Hey guys, and welcome back to episode number 13 of our Direwolf20 Feed the Beast Let's Play. So, if you guys didn't see last episode, make sure you go back and watch it because you're kind of going to need that in order to see what we're going to do today. Last episode, if you guys remember, I'm sure you do, we went and did the Division Sigil activation ritual. And from that we were able to get a lot of cursed earth, and so I want to make a big kind of mob system today in today's episode, just to use that cursed earth, and we'll be able to get a lot of different stuff from this mob system. So I came just extended my hallway down here a little bit from our EXP room, and I created another little room here for our mob system. So I pretty much have gotten everything necessary off camera for us here, so hopefully we have enough stuff to get started here. So what we're going to be using to kill the mobs is this grinder here. So this kills mobs in front of it in a 5x5 area, so that's what we're going to be putting right here. And I already ran a cable line through here. Let me light this place up for you guys so it's not too dark. Alright, so if we turn into a bat, I just want to make sure that I did in fact, no, I didn't run the cable line, I just ran the empty cable line. So here's the cable going to our harvester over there, harvesting our essence berries. So we're just gonna, hopefully we have enough cable here, and it does look like we will. So we're gonna run a big cable line all the way over here to our, where our grinder is gonna be. And that didn't break for some reason. Get my Yeta wrench out, make this easier. Alright, so just a few more cables and we should be good. Alright, so up there is where our grinder is going to sit. So I think we can go ahead and put it down there. And then we'll get our Yeta wrench and rotate it so that the grinding part is facing where our cursed earth is going to be and where the mobs are going to be, obviously. So when we lay down this cursed earth, it's going to start spawning mobs, obviously, and the grinder is going to kill the mobs, and it's going to take in their items. So, and the one thing I did forget was, oh wait, no, I have it, never mind. So what we're going to do is just take some item conduits from Ender.io and put them on the back here. We'll just move down like this, and we're gonna put our ender chest here. So anything that this grinder picks up after killing the mobs is going to come over here out the back. If we put it on extract, always active, and then we come on our we come over here to our cable into the ender chest and put that on insert. So anything that the grinder picks up is going to go into our sorting system, and that's all just going to be mob drops and stuff like that, so that's going to be good. But the other thing that this grinder will produce is essence, and this can be used for the future. We're definitely going to be using that in the future, and I will make kind of a long-term storage for that, but for now I'm just going to pump all the essence into a drum, which has quite a bit of inventory in it. So if we put this here, that's not working how I want it to. Let's go to fluid mode only, and whoops, we shouldn't have shifted there, I think. So if we go to, where are my fluid conduits? That's weird. shouldn't that be fluid conduits? Hold on. Let's just do everything here. This isn't cooperating. I think it's because I'm in bat mode, that's why it does that. Let's just do our items again. So that should be good. We gotta put this on insert again. And this on always active. Okay, and now let's see if we can do this again. So we put that down there. There we go. And we'll just do that for now. So if we go to fluid mode only here, we go extract, but is that referring to our I don't know why it's looking like that. Something seems buggy. I wonder if we switch back and see if that helps us at all. Alright, so here we're in fluid mode. Now if we go extract, it says it's always active. So let's just put our drum over here, and we'll put this as an insert. So that should hold all of our essence. This will take all of our mob drops. So that should be good. I'm gonna morph out of here, and this should have power. Sure does. Okay, so now what the other thing we're gonna need to do is have a way to turn this system on and off, and the cursed earth deactivates whenever you apply light to it. So I'm gonna put 2 redstone lamps here, and I'm also, and obviously these can be controlled by redstone. So let's get out some insulated redstone conduits, and we're gonna need to run redstone from both of these to some place. So we'll have this in out, that's fine, and we'll do the same over here, and then we need to find a place to run both of these lines. So if I can get in there, there we go. We can have this here as well, but I think what I want to do is that should be fine. We'll just take it right over here. Is this it? No, I don't think. Well, maybe. No, one more. Or 2 more, I think. Alright, so here we are. So we'll take this redstone, and we'll run it all the way and connect both of the lights. And the one thing I did forget that we're going to need is like a lever of some sort. So now whenever we apply a signal to that line, both of the lights should turn on. So let's run this. Let's see, what block is that? That should work for now. And what we can do is put our Yeta wrench, and we can say, which way is that? That's west, so the west connection will be in out. So now whenever we power this block, it'll power the whole line and should turn on both redstone lamps. So let's go upstairs real quick and get ourselves a lever really quick. Where'd that cobble go? There we go. Alright, so let's test this out. Whoops. So now, if I remember what block it was, let's look. So it's gonna be this block, maybe. Yep. So you can see when we flip that block, we power that block with the redstone signal. Both of the lamps turn on. So that's good. So let's remove these torches. We don't need them anymore. And let's check if anything can spawn on that. No, it can't. Awesome. So these 2 redstone lamps are gonna be able to light up this area efficiently. So let's see if we have everything the way we want it. So we have our grinder with power. It's sucking the items out into here, and it is putting the essence into there. We have our redstone line with that stuff. So I think this is pretty much done. So let's see. Let's close this up like that. We'll close this up, and I guess let's put our, why is that not working? Why is that not working? Oh, that's weird. Which side is that? The south side. In, out. Alright, now that's working. Okay. So this should be good. So let us put in our cursed earth. So here is the moment of truth. Actually, before I do that, I want to, I made some of this dark glass just so we can have lighting outside here and it won't shine through into our little mob spawning area. So that's just useful for us because we'll still be able to see. We can still have a whole bunch of light outside of the room. So I'll just put some torches out there. That's good. One right there. Okay, so here we go. Let's put our cursed earth down. See how this runs. Whoops. Well, just wasted one. I did have my silk touch on me, but whatever. And another. I'll silk touch this one. Alright, so if all goes well and all is planned, what should happen is when we turn this off, the grinder should start doing its thing. So let's do that. So you can see here we got skeleton, a zombie, and they are dying. Awesome. And that's the enderman spawn as well. So that's really cool. This is kind of like just a passive income of ender pearls and all other mob drops. So let's go back into that area that we assembled back here just to check to see how things are going. So we're getting our mob essence, which is awesome, and we should be getting mob drops. I think what I may do is install some barrels up there. In fact, let's do that right now. That'll be a good idea, and it'll be able to illustrate to us whether this is working nicely or not. So let's cover this stuff back up. Alright. So let's go upstairs and make some stuff. The one thing I want to do, well, first let's switch back. So the one thing that I want to do is make sure that this is loading that grinder, that mob spawner. So it goes, let's look at this X coordinate. So it stops loading about right here, which is X 3087. So let's remember that and go over to our mob spawner again really quickly. So all of that should definitely be loaded. So cool, we're still loading our whole base, and let's replace this. We're still loading our whole base with that one chunk load. But now let's make some... Actually, I'm gonna make some stuff off camera and I'll be right back with you guys. Alright guys, I'm back. So I want to make one little change to this system. Instead of putting them in an ender chest and up to sort here, I'm gonna do it a little differently. So I'm gonna need one of these, one of these, one of these, one of those. I'm actually gonna need another barrel. And what else are we missing? I can't. Is there another drop we need? We're gonna need some string, definitely. I think, is that it? we have the flesh. So yeah, I think this should be good. So let's make another better barrel from Java. So we need one more chest. And that. So we should be able to make that. Okay, so let's go down here. So instead of, like I said, running that all the way up there, I'm just going to put some barrels just down here. And we'll just lock that with that. And I'm going to put one of each in all of these. So, and then lastly, string. So, if anything I get from this mob system like becomes really excessive, I'll make another barrel for it. But for now, I think these are the items we're going to get the most of from this system. So let's go back here. I made a little, well, I forgot my item conduits. I just made a little tunnel back into the area. And so let's get our item conduits. And I'm also going to want to make a diamond chest. So let's get some of this. I don't know what that was, but it was a loud explosion. And do we have enough wood? Yes. So let's quickly make ourselves this diamond chest. So we got that, gold to diamond. Alright, so I think we have everything we're going to need. So let's go back down. And I'm going to run this item conduit all the way to over here. So let's just, firstly, let's make sure all of these are on insert. Make this a little easier on ourselves. Actually, that was fine. So keep going here. Do insert and insert and insert. What? Is there a cat in there? I guess there's a cat somewhere. It's kind of odd. Alright, so now all of these are on insert. And we will... Whoops. Where's my Yeta wrench? I don't think I have it with me. Let's go and get our Yeta wrench to make this easier on us. I have no idea where that cat is, or how it could have gotten there. I guess there may be a witch upstairs, I don't know. Sounds like it. But if we do this, and we do that, okay. And then we'll go back here. I don't know. Doesn't look like I'm gonna have enough conduits. Nope, it doesn't. Alright, we don't need this. What we do need is, it's gonna be close. Alright. Looks like we have enough. So let's put this down here. And we're gonna set this as a priority of -1. So it's always going to check these barrels over here before it dumps it in the chest. So this should be working. So I'm going to take back this ender chest. We'll use it for something, I'm sure, in the future. But let's get on out of here. Whoops. Alright. So we should be getting drops. So yeah, we're getting some string. I didn't mean to do that. Flesh. Alright, cool. So this seems to be working well. And the other problem we're going to have eventually is that we'll have to remedy later is back there that diamond chest is going to get full of armor just because the mobs drop all sorts of armor, you know, gold, chain, stuff like that. So eventually we'll devise a way to either trash that or sort that somehow, just because it's going to take up a lot of room over in our system there. So, but overall, I think this is a pretty solid mob system that we have here. I think what I probably should do is get that diamond chest and put it right here for now, but it's fine. For now, I'll do that later or off camera later today. But I think this is going to do it for this episode today. It's a pretty short one compared to some other ones, but I do have somewhere to be later today, so it's Monday morning. Right now it's about 10 o'clock, so I got up a little bit earlier today to record this episode and get it out to you guys, just because I am a little bit busy later today. But nonetheless, I hope you guys did enjoy this episode. If you did enjoy it, please like, comment, and subscribe. Like I say, it gives me motivation to make more. So I will see you guys in the next episode. I don't know when it'll be, but hopefully it will be soon. So yeah, I'll see you guys then.